guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you have seen by the title of today's video, I am eating recommended portion sizes for food. So I'm doing this for 24 hours and it is currently about 12:30. So I'm going to go down and grab my lunch because I'm hungry, because I'm not really a breakfast person. But you know, for the sake of this video tomorrow, I will be having breakfast. But I feel like I'll be more hungry in general, because sometimes the recommended like serving sizes are a lot like less than you'd eat or a lot more than you'd eat. So I feel like I'll be snacking a lot more, but you know, let's just get into the video and we'll find out. So guys, for my lunch I am going to be having these avocado hot dog rolls. I haven't had them before, but I'm going to try them. They're new, so we'll give them a go. They're soft rolls enriched with avocado puree and coconut oil, but it says this serves two, so obviously I'm going to have one bun because I'm guessing one bun is one person. And then I've just looked up as well about how much the average portion size for bacon is, and it is 15 grams, which is more than a little more than one cup size. But I am going to measure out 15 grams of bacon now. But before I do that, I'm also gonna see what the average portion size for mushrooms are, because I'm gonna have like a bacon and mushroom kind of hot dog style thing. But the average mushroom for people serving size is, it says just 80 grams of mushrooms serves as one as your 5 a day. So I'm guessing it's just 80 grams of mushrooms, they say, because it doesn't say on here. And yeah, so I'm guessing it's just 80 grams of mushrooms, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So I have got one piece of bacon, which weighs about 10 grams, it says. So I think it'll be like half bacon, so it's about 10 one, then it should be about half of this. So I'm going to take the fat off because no one even eats the fat, so that doesn't even count as bacon because it's not even bacon. And then we're just gonna rip that off. Just gonna put little pieces on to see what that does. So that is about 15 grams. I would show you guys, my hand is, what you call it, got full of raw things. So I'll be back when I do the mushrooms. So I've got these little chestnut mushrooms. It said 80 grams, which I think is quite a lot, but I don't know what mushrooms is. I normally have like 3 or 4, I'd say, because I'm obsessed with them. But we'll see. So 3 is 75, just over 75 grams, because it goes up in 25. So I'm pretty sure that's good. So I don't think 3 is that bad, like 3 mushrooms. I don't think that's bad because they're quite big as well. So yeah, 3 mushrooms to get chopped up and peeled. I have some lovely bacon and mushroom cooking in here. So I'll be back when I plate it all up and get it all done. The last thing that I need to measure for my lunch is the Nando's sauce. And so I don't on the bottle actually, oh, a serving size is 20 grams. So I'm gonna put some scales on and I'm gonna measure 20 grams of Nando's sauce. So that is 25 grams, well, not 25, 20, sorry, because that is just below the 25 line. So that is the 20 grams of Nando's sauce, but I usually have quite a lot of Nando's sauce, so I think that's quite a little amount for me. I have got the bacon and egg done. I'm literally just gonna put that into the bun. So I've cut, I don't know if you can see, but I've cut the bun in half. And this plate I use for every single meal. It holds a special place in my heart. And then my mum went and chipped it. I know, it's the biggest chip in the world, but you know, at the end of the day, we've still got to use the plate because it's my favourite. So I'm just gonna put the mushrooms on. And it actually looks like a decent size, like it's not a small size meal at all. I'm just gonna pour the Nando's sauce on the side. So this is the meal completed. We've got the Nando's sauce, which is actually a lot more when you put it on the plate. And we also have the bacon and mushroom sandwich. You know, you're probably all thinking, ooh, I hate mushrooms, but that's what I like. So yeah, I'm gonna go and sit and enjoy this. But I've never actually tried these buns before. So I will try these buns on camera and let you guys know, because I've only just got into avocado and they're actually new at Marks and Spencer's, so I will let you guys know. So let's go and enjoy this. I've got my bun here, which I still haven't tried yet, so I'm going to try it on camera and give you guys my first impression. I was worried when I was going to do this, like there wasn't going to be meat or something throughout the whole bun, but there actually is, and it's actually going to be so nice. So yeah. Oh my god. That bun is like the softest thing in your mouth. Oh my god, that is so, so nice. That is literally amazing. I 100% recommend these buns. So that is me all done. And as you can see, there's still a little bit of Nando's sauce left on it, because when I actually put it on my plate, it didn't look like a lot, but when I started eating, it was a lot more than I thought it would be. But I'm still a little bit hungry, so I'm gonna have a bag of Pom Bears, and then that will be me probably until about 3 o'clock, 3:30, and I'll probably have a snack then. But obviously recommended service sizes for drinking as well. It's not like, you don't usually include drinking in challenges. Well, some people do, some people don't. But I've already had a whole bottle of this morning, so that's 500ml. And I've got another bottle upstairs started, so I'm going to try and drink 2 litres today, which I swear is the recommended drinking thing. Now I have got my Pom Bears, and obviously it's 13-gram pack, 1 serving. Obviously a pack of crisps is probably going to be 1 serving, unless it's like a big one. But yeah, this is what I'm going to eat in the originals, good dairy-free crisps. So yeah, I'm going to go upstairs and probably lay in bed and do nothing, and then get back to you guys when I'm hungry. So guys, it is now 5:09, and I didn't end up actually having a snack, which is why I didn't obviously come on camera. But for tea, like I said earlier, it is the tortilla wrap thing. So I've got all my ingredients here, which is the wraps, obviously the pepper, the spring onions, the mushrooms, the spinach, the puree, and the sweet corn. So I'm going to start measuring it all out and see what it looks like. So I've repositioned you to be able to see what I'm doing, but I've obviously just got a wrap, and it said on the packet the average serving size was obviously 1, because it said it contains 8 serving sizes, and there was 8 tortillas in it you get, so obviously it's just 1. But the next thing I'm going to do is a tomato puree, and for this it says 13 servings. What? But how do I know? Okay, it's 15 grams. Well, 1 tablespoon of this I'm allowed, as it contains 13 servings or something. Because 200 divided by 15 is 13.3333. So you probably can't see my face, but at least you can see what I'm doing. So we're just gonna like oh god, look, bought a new one. So that is a tablespoon of tomato puree. I'm just gonna slap it on. Oh, it's all came out, there we go. So this is the Smithson, and I think that's a good amount of tomato puree, like, that's a good amount in it?
I think so, yeah.
So yeah, that is a good amount. So next, because I don't have cheese because I'm dairy free, I'm gonna have spinach as my cheese. So it's like the bottom layer before you put everything else on top, because spinach like shrinks. So I feel like it's a nice like underlayer and you don't want it to burn. So looking at this, it says the pack contains 2 servings. And it says per 100 gram serving. So 100 grams of this is 1 serving. So I'm gonna have 100 grams of baby spinach. So this is the 100 grams of spinach, and it's actually, no one's laughing because I'm balancing it on the tap thing. There's actually quite a lot of spinach there. So we're just gonna, oh my god, there's a lot. But the thing is, it shrinks. Like if you've never had spinach, you clearly wouldn't know, obviously. But really, but it shrinks. So I'm just gonna put this on. Now I've done the spinach, I think I'm gonna do some sweet corn next, just to push it down a bit. So this can contains at least 2 portions, it says, which is, it says 3 tablespoons, 80 grams, which it contains. So I'm only going to do 1 tablespoon, so the rest of my family can actually have some sweet corn. There we go. So we've just added the sweet corn. It looks a bit like salady right now, but we're just going to put past that. And I've left some spinach on the side to garnish on the top. Obviously it's not going to be really, it's pretty much garnish, but you know, hey ho. And then obviously, as you guys have seen, I did measure my mushrooms out earlier, so it's in fact 3 mushrooms, and it's the same, exact same thing, and they look the same size. So I have 3 mushrooms to go on the top. this is what my pizza looks like so far. It looks very green, but we've also got more green to go on it in a minute. But next I am going to, I'm going to do pepper first. So I've got myself some organic peppers, because, you know, you're supposed to go for the organic apparently. I don't know why, but, you know, geography taught me that. I'm really sorry about the spitting in the background. My mum's just cooking some chicken. So that's what the spitting is in the background. But yeah, I'm actually so excited to eat this. But I've had these before, like I've said, and I haven't actually ate the full one. When I've done it, when I've made it, I've probably ate like about half, maybe 3/4. I've never actually finished the full thing. Obviously, because I'm eating the recommended serving size, obviously I'm going to eat the whole thing. But this is one of them that's going to be like more than I'd usually eat, I think, because some will be like more and some will obviously be like less than what I normally eat. The pack contains 2 servings, so I'm going to have a whole pepper, which I don't mind, because I actually like peppers. Like red pepper's the only one that I don't have. So we can sprinkle it all back on. That is a whole pepper on, and my pizza is absolutely looking loaded. As you guys can see, it's absolutely looking loaded. But the last thing I'm going to put on it, apart from the spinach that we've still got left, is spring onion. It doesn't actually say, so we're going to have to use Siri. How many spring onions is an average adult intake?
I found this on the web.
Found this on the web. It doesn't even say. So I'm just going to use 2 maybe, because I feel like, obviously it's not going to be all them, so I'm just going to use 2 and see, because I feel like they're big ones, so I'll get the 2 big ones, because it doesn't actually say. But yeah, and we'll use like the whole spring onion. So I've cut up my 2 large spring onions, which I've obviously just had to guess because I have no idea. As it did not say. So that is in fact, oh, it's not even done yet. Now we've got to add the spinach on the top and that'll be it done. So this is my pizza. I think it looks a lot because it's spinach, but when it goes down, I don't think it'll actually be that much. Wow. So yeah, I'm going to put this in the oven at 180 for 10 minutes, like I said. And yeah, if you guys are doing this and you want to put like bacon or anything on it, I would say pre-cook the bacon or any meat, which my mum's pre-cooking chicken, because obviously it won't fully cook in 10 minutes in the oven. But yeah, this is my pizza tortilla wrap from the recommended serving size. So this is my pizza. I've just got it out of the oven and I'm just going to put it on my plate and eat it all now, I guess. But it doesn't look too bad. The spinach doesn't look burnt or anything, so yeah, it looks pretty good. I have finished my pizza, and to be fair, when the spinach went down, as you saw it, it wasn't that bad and it wasn't that filling because I feel like spinach and stuff is light. I'm just comfortable, but I'm going to have the average serving portion for some grapes because I'm going to go and watch a film, so I am going to have some grapes. And yeah, so I'm gonna measure that out. So on the packet, it doesn't actually say how many grapes, but I've just looked up and it says half a cup. I don't know if you can see underneath it, but it says there are about 16 grapes in half a cup. So I'm just gonna put 16 grapes into a little bowl. This is 16 grapes. You saw me count them. So I'm just gonna sit and enjoy these. And then yeah, that'll be pretty much it for tonight. So this is it. I have finished it, so I'm pretty sure if I get hungry, then I'll obviously show you guys, but I'm pretty sure that is it for the day. So yeah, and I've pretty much drank all the water. I've just got this much left to drink tonight, and it's literally 6:26, but I am in bed already because I am shattered, so I am literally going to try and get the earliest night possible. Got to watch my favourite show, Hawaii Five-O, and oh my god, if you've never watched Hawaii Five-O, literally get yourself to watch it. It's on at weekdays, 7 while 8, on, what do you call it, is it Pick, well, channel 11 for me. I don't know if that is different for you guys, but it's called Pick, and oh my god, it's so good. It's like a crimey kind of thing. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have heard of it. So it is in fact the next day, and it is 1:05, and this is the last food I'm actually going to be eating because I started it at lunch yesterday. But obviously I lied to you guys. The lie was that I was gonna have breakfast today for the sake of the video, but then I thought, well, I don't have breakfast on a daily basis anyway, so what is the point? So therefore I did not have breakfast, but for lunch today I am going to be having a slice of bread or whatever it says with, well, toasted, with a poached egg and this leafy salad stuff, because I don't like lettuce, but this isn't full on lettuce. This has got wild rocket, baby spinach, a baby red chard and baby red lettuce, but I don't like the red bit anyway because obviously it's red lettuce, ew. So obviously I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna have like the bread and then that and then an egg on the top and then I got some mushrooms on the side. So yeah, we're just gonna start measuring everything out. So I've looked at the bread and it doesn't actually say what the average serving size is because obviously it's bread. But on here it says per 100 grams and it tells you everything on here, the nutritional information. Just ignore the reduced sign, it was the only bread loaf left. Of like this brand. So yeah, don't judge me, I get reduced food. So what? So yeah, I might just weigh out 100 grams or I might just look up what is the average serving size for some bread. 28 grams. I'm just gonna weigh 1 ounce of bread and then obviously I'll toast it. So obviously I have to ignore the noise of the boiling pan, but it is what it is, I've got to get it boiling. So the next thing I've got to do is weigh out 80 grams of mushrooms, because obviously I had mushrooms yesterday for my tea and for my lunch, but don't judge me. So yeah, we're just gonna weigh out the mushrooms because these are different ones, they're smaller. So I just need 80 grams of these. I feel like they're gonna be roughly the same, like 3 or 4 maybe. So we're at 50 grams so far. We're just going past 50. It might end up, oh my God, there's a lot more mushrooms. Okay, we can turn that down. Just let that simmer on a lovely heat. It is almost at 75 because it goes up in, what you call it, 25s. That is literally, looks about like 80, I don't know if you can see. But that's like the 75 line is behind it. It's just gone past it. I don't know if you can actually tell. But yeah, because our other scale's broke, so I don't know how to work these ones fully. Well, obviously I do, but it's more complicated. The next thing I obviously have to make is the poached egg. So I've just looked it up and it says, I don't know if you can see, but it says serving size 1. So I'm going to have 1 egg. I'm going to poach it in the thing, but I'm not very good at poaching eggs, so you guys can watch me fail. So this is a pan, and I looked up on BBC Good Food the other day how you make a poached egg. So it says to swirl it, so we're gonna, make a little whirl. So we're gonna whirl it, and I actually did a really good one the other day, like really good. And then we're just gonna drop the egg in the center, it says, and then it should wrap around it. But it doesn't look like it is, so we're just going to keep swirling it to help it. I think it's kind of working. This is what it looks like. So I don't think it is working because that's the yolk there and then that's the egg there. So it's kind of just came off the egg. I don't know if I need to keep whirling it or what. Like, do I swirl it the other way? Hello? Okay, the egg is totally detached. That is really awkward. We've got this little bread going on it, and then on top of the bread we've got the greens, and it says down here portion suggestions. 1 for a big bowl of salad, use all this. 3 for a side salad, with like, say I'd have like chicken and salad, and then 6 for additions, and I think I would call this an addition. Per serving size 45 grams, because that makes sense, and that is almost 45. That is literally 45 grams. I shall show you guys so you don't think I'm cheating. So that is the 25 there, and that's the 50 that it's almost going on to, and obviously it's in the middle, so that means it is about 45, but it is closer to 50. So, oh God. So it is closer to 50, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Oh God, I need to get that out before it burns. So we're gonna put this on top of my, what you call it, thing, stuff. So we've got this, you can't even see my thing anymore. So I might put it on the side actually, because I feel like that's quite sidey. So I'm gonna do that. That actually looks so good. So yeah, that is a egg that has been poached very weirdly. And you're probably all thinking, butter your toast. No, I'm not buttering my toast because I don't have butter on my toast. So we are plating up the mushrooms and I'm just gonna put them on either side. So we have ourselves an egg, a poached egg, some sourdough crust ciabatta, loafed bread, along with a side salad. I'm going to sit and hopefully enjoy this. Yay! I have finished my food and I'm still a bit hungry like yesterday, so I think I might have some pom bears. Do I go for pom bears? I think I'm gonna go for pom bears. I feel like that's quite nice. Yeah, let's go for pom bears. So obviously I've finished eating now and I've done 24 hours, so, and I promise you guys I 100% stuck to it. I didn't eat off camera, and obviously drinking my water. But yeah, I think it was actually quite good. Like, I was actually quite successful. Like, I don't think like serving sizes are actually that what you call it, they're not that small. They're at a good size, I think. So for some things I'll probably eat less of the serving size, but some I'll probably eat more. So it literally all varies on what it is, obviously. But yeah, I absolutely enjoyed that. And I'm probably going to do some more eating challenges. So if you want me to do like eating, for example, a certain colour food or anything, then please do leave a comment down below because I'll happily do that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. That is pretty much it for today's video. So I will see you guys on Monday. Bye!